1. Le Bunpakarn, Mist of Love.
Plung Fa has a special ability to see the past lives of people when he touches them. This caused his parents to move to the United States to find a cure for him. Many years later, Plung Fa returns to Thailand with his mother when his father passes away. He becomes the top reporter for Thailand's Channel 6 News. While covering a story about a series of bombings, Plung Fa meets a young archaeology professor Sidong and her uncle who believe that there's more to the story behind the bombings. Although Plung Fa hasn't had visions in a long time, he regains his ability once he touches Sidong and realizes they have a history together. Now Plung Fa and Sidong must work together to reveal the villains from the past who keep resurfacing.
2. Rahat Rasaya, The Envy Code.
Palai is the daughter of a wealthy family and she loses both of her parents in a car accident. When she finds out they were murdered and her family has taken all of her inheritance, Palai seeks revenge. Palai's cousin is in love with a man named Jan, who she believes his father is involved in her parents' deaths. Palai starts blackmailing Jan and forces him into a marriage so she can find out more information.
3. Pham Tawan, The Sky Has the Sun.
Paul's mother used to own Crown Diamond, but it was left to his father when Paul left home. Now Paul is plotting his revenge to get the company back from his father, new stepmother, and her daughter Nainafa. Paul starts to charm his new stepmother only to realize that she's the mastermind behind the company falling into his father's hands. Paul also learns that her daughter Nainafa was also a victim of her mother's schemes. Will Paul and Nainafa work together to reveal her mother's evil plans? Will love develop?
4. Mu Prap Kalf San Sek, The Gifted Detective.
When Sun uses his gift one day in the open market, he is sent to a psychiatrist for a mental evaluation. But when he meets Rung, the psychiatrist, they both start off on the wrong foot and dislike each other instantly. Even though Sun has passed all the evaluations, she declares that he is not mentally stable. What will happen as Sun and Rung continue to encounter one another?
5. OK Kubhak Abruk Kunsemi, My Husband-in-Law.
Mui has always been in love with Tien ever since he helped her get to class in junior high. Growing up next door to him, she couldn't resist falling for him more and more. However, Tien has never seen Mui as wife material. In fact, Tien is a playboy and slept with a woman, not knowing that her husband is a prolific mobster. In order to protect Tien's life, his mother asks Mui to marry Tien and pretend to be his wife. Mui happily agrees as she is still very much in love with Tien. When Mui gets tired of waiting for Tien to fall in love with her, she plans to flirt with him shamelessly until he does. Will Tien wake up to Mui or will he let her pass him by?
6. Rukyam Wheela, Deja Vu.
Jane and Win meet and slowly fall in love with each other. After Win proposes, they both get into a car accident, killing Win on sight. Heartbroken, Jane receives a miracle when Win comes back to life, but she pays a heavy price when she realizes that Win doesn't remember their time together.
7. Trap Pham Tawan, My Forever Sunshine, 2020.
Arthit and Peng were good friends as he always took good care of her while they were in school together. When Peng unexpectedly became an orphan, Arthit's father took her in and allowed her to stay with them. Peng became obsessed with loving Arthit and she caused him to get into a car accident, which nearly took his life. This also resulted in Arthit hating Peng. Years later, Peng asks Arthit's father to come back to the family farm so she can practice her agriculture skills. He happily agrees, but Arthit has not forgotten what she did to him. When Arthit finds that Peng is a changed woman, will he soften towards her?
8. Fried DTI Gonid Tai, Manner of Death. A dead woman comes into Dr. Bunniket for an autopsy. It looks like she had committed suicide by hanging, but Dr. Bunniket rules her death as a homicide. When a man breaks into Dr. Bunniket's house and threatens him to change the ruling to a suicide, he doesn't believe the threat until one of his friends disappears. Dr. Bunniket decides to do his own investigation, which leads him to a man named Tan who claims to not know anything. but they both agree to investigate together to find the truth. 9. Daughters.
5 young teen girls are neglected and abused by their families, so they turn to drugs, prostitution, and anything else to get attention. When they aren't able to live with their families anymore, all 5 girls decide to move in together and continue abusing drugs to numb their pain and avoid their problems.
10. Who are you?
Mind is an orphaned girl who had endured a lot of bullying in school. Wanting to escape all the torment that is her life, Mind tries to take her own life. Miraculously, Mind survives her drowning attempt, but loses her memory. With her new life, she takes on a new identity of Mean, her identical twin sister. The two sisters couldn't be more different, except for the fact that they have the same face. Living as Mean, Mind encounters new friends, but also new enemies. Mind/Mean wants to recover her lost memories, but will that help or harm her?